What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking amazing. We're going to do a reading here. We're just going to check in to see what the vibe is for the full moon eclipse in the sign of Libra. I would just assume and expect to see issues and themes of self-love, balance, maybe even relationships. Sometimes with eclipses, we may see things being eclipsed out of our world or new beginnings. We can also go back to see what we've been personally trying to manifest since Libra season, so about 6 months ago. And of course, the energy of the eclipses do span for the next 6 months, 6 months as well. Okay, so I'm just going to bring the sample, call in spirit, and we'll see what messages want to come through for us. Okay, here we go. Of course, it's general, right? It's general. Some will be for you, some will be for others. Here we go. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, spirit. Okay, let's get into the overall vibe of the moon. Here we have blossoming flower moon number 33. I love seeing those master numbers, angel numbers 33. Beautiful. Okay, so if you've been seeing the 333s, this could be extra confirmation that this is indeed your message. Sorry, the stage is going a little bit crazy for me right now. I'm still getting over a cold, so I don't want the room just fill up with too much smoke here. Okay, so blossoming energy, something is coming to fruition, which makes sense, right? You could start, maybe I feel like some of your attitudes have shifted and things are starting to come into play. Yeah, we have here the divine feminine energy. I always see Mother Earth or Gaia here in this one, and it's faith, right? So you've had faith, you've had trust in some of your, again, manifestations and things that you've been trying to create. I do see and feel here that some of you are starting to see some progress in that area. Okay, you're also breaking, I just heard you very strongly, you're also breaking out of some kind of shell or maybe hermit mode or something, getting out there, experiencing life. We have sovereignty. Some of you are doing things very independently and on your own, like very, very strong energy here. We have assessing. I feel like, and this came up in the reverse. We just did a reading yesterday, and it was all about, okay, you've seen and assessed enough. What was somebody said in the comments? Analysis paralysis. Like, you know enough already. You've planned enough. You've healed enough. You've done enough introspection. You've done enough shadow work. You've done a lot of that wisdom, gaining a lot of wisdom and learning a lot of lessons and getting in touch with the self, the higher self, the soul self, really figuring out what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. Again, some kind of plan, and you've been in this like maybe hermit mode where you're not really connecting with a lot of people at the moment. You're not listening to the ideas and influences of others. You're really just getting in touch with yourself. And that's what you've been doing. And I see an incredible strength here. This is Queen of the Moon energy, this sovereignty. And again, with this breaking out of the shell or breaking out of this hermit mode, you're just coming out swinging, I'm hearing. So you've really had faith in something. We're going to find out what this is and how it relates to this energy of this full moon in Libra. But we also have nourishment at the bottom of the deck here as well, and change, patience, peace, pleasure, the path. I feel like you honestly have been just waiting for this moment, okay? Waiting for this moment. And the energy of this full moon eclipse is really going to blast you forward, okay? I'm getting that like taking off type of an energy, really like I said, busting out of a shell, shedding a skin, that kind of a vibe here. So this is actually really, really high vibing energy. I'm here for it. I want to get a tarot though and figure out what's going on. Okay. What indeed is blossoming, what you've been having faith in, what area of your life. Like, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. What is going on for our collective here as they blossom, as they bloom, as they begin? I just feel like it's a new journey altogether. It's a new path, a new journey. Here we go. What is it, Spirit? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more, please. What do we have? We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is giving me a little bit of a backstory. That's fine. That's fine. Eight of Cups lets me know that you've had to endure some very difficult decision making in the past. Of course, that could be why you found yourself in hermit mode, right? Choosing to be on your own, choosing to go within and spend that time, assessing the situation in your life, right? So I do see that you've had to abandon something. You've had to walk away from something that you did put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, like in your emotional world. You've had to turn away from something that you thought you wanted, and it just wasn't giving for you. Like it wasn't serving the right energy up. You weren't getting any kind of satisfaction for it, but you continued to pour all of your energy into it up until a certain point. Okay, so I do see that you've had to make that difficult decision to walk away from something that you did love, and in doing so, it's a very powerful moment for you, because in doing so you demonstrate to the universe that, and to spirit, to angels, ancestors, guides, whatever name you want to place on the higher power, you demonstrate that you are putting yourself and your self-love and your own just your own joy and satisfaction with, above anything else or anyone else, which is a really good thing for your own self-love journey. Okay, so again, I see a lot of progress being made here, but it wasn't easy. Okay, it's never easy, but what happens when you show up with this energy of the Eight of Cups and you make those tough decisions to walk away from these things? Like, you walk into the Nine of Cups, which is like the progression, right? Which the Nine of Cups sees you receiving the things that actually are intensely satisfying for you. That's why readers call it the wish card, so it's a powerful moment for you. And I feel like this is like the energy of, I feel like this full moon eclipse is really, really bringing in some of those wishes and some of those desires, some of those manifestations you're going to start to see take root, right? Blossoming energy. You're going to start to see these positive changes happening in your world. Really liking it. Here we have the Page of Cups that flew out. Okay, the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it is a blossoming energy where you're going to start to see progress, starting kind of small, right? Starting kind of small. The Page of Cups is a very useful energy. It's a young energy. It's new. It's the beginning of something new that makes you feel that joy and that passion and that just kind of I wanted to say lust for life, but it's more like a peaceful love. Like it's hold on. Let me get something else here on the Page of Cups. But it's like feeling at peace, feeling like new, feeling like ready. The progression keeps going here. I just got the Knight of Cups out. Okay, so yeah, it's like something here is going to start small and start growing, but it's coming through your heart center, your heart space, your heart chakra. You're starting to see progress. You're starting to feel happier. You're starting to experience more joy in your world. And like I said, this energy of the full moon eclipse is kind of like blasting you off in that new direction here, okay, where things are just going to continuously grow. And look at that, the Eight of Wands, a very fast blast off type of an energy. Yeah, it's like it starts small. You're going to start to see small signs, small synchronicities, small things that kind of guide you in this new direction, right? But you're going to notice these signs and you're going to be able to recognize them right away, because you've been, it's almost like you've been waiting in this moment for like, you know what it's giving spring energy. Of course, we've just hit the spring equinox, right? So it is giving that energy of like kind of being in the void with like, planting a seed in the dirt. It's all dark. Okay, and I feel like that's where you perhaps have been for some time after making the decisions to leave something that wasn't working out, right? You've been in that kind of darkness mode and the seed little planted in the dirt. And this is like, okay, first we get that one little, leaf that comes up. And then next is the next set of leaves. And it's like, obviously it's just a theme of growth here, slow growth. And then all of a sudden, boom, accelerated growth. Okay. So it's like, you're going to know where the light is. You're going to grow towards the light, right? This is like I just feel like it's a seed that you've planted. You are the seed, though. You are the seed that's been planted. Something that you've been working on, something that you've been trying to create. And again, for some of you, this could be like a new venture, a new romantic partner, or something new in your romantic life. This could be a new business. This could be a new attitude. This could be a new anything, right? Like anything that brings you joy, a new business. I said that already. Maybe for some of you, that's what it is. It's an idea. It's like you planted some good idea seeds here and you're starting to see them grow now. This energy of the full moon eclipse is actually propelling you forward. We have the energy of the world here. I know this is really general right now, and that's okay. We will continue. We will get details as we move forward. Okay, we'll get more details. I'm just seeing the growth, right? I'm seeing the growth. I'm seeing the world here, letting me know that this is like this. Something is truly, truly over for you. This, like, whatever you have been, whatever you decide to walk away from, right? Whatever you decide to abandon, to leave in the past, whatever wasn't giving for you, you are going to see like a completion, something being completely wrapped up. Okay, something being completely wrapped up for you, and being eclipsed out of your life. Okay, but also with the world, this is you feeling that sense of empowerment, you feeling that sense of being whole, being complete, feeling like, okay, now I'm on the right track. Now I know what I'm doing. This is you being elevated. This is you evolving. This is you maybe even shifting timelines. You know, there's all kinds of things that will come up with the world energy. You're wrapping up a complete story, right, in your life, and you're literally growing a new adventure, a new story. You're growing towards this new story. And I do see positive messages coming through to you, good news. Again, really following the signs and synchronicities. I feel like they're going to be like staring you in the face, okay? Staring you right in the face. A lot of number syncs, but I'm just in general, like you are going to be guided. Your angels, ancestors, whatever, your guides, your spirit guides, whatever name, again, you place on those forces, the universal forces that help to guide you on your path. It's like the messages are going to be flashing right in front of you. You won't be missing them. That's all I got to say. You won't be missing them, okay? We have the Nine of Wands wanting to come up here. Some of you are a little bit scared. Some of you a little bit scared. Okay, I gotta be honest. Some of you a little bit scared because it's like, do I have the energy to start again? Do I have the energy? Am I ready for this? You know, some of us have this like self-saboteur or a little bit of like doubt that wants to creep in when we are about to start something new and something that's really healthy for us, you know, because we've worked so hard to get to this peaceful space of like where we are right now. And we're like, are we really ready for it? Some of us have kind of gotten comfortable in that. Maybe the darkness, you know, we did a reading, like I said yesterday, that was like, okay, we've done enough. It's time for us to kind of break free and start this new life energy. Okay. So, enough looking at the past, enough analyzing, enough, all of that, right? Enough is enough. Okay. We've had enough. It's time to embrace the new. And I feel like this eclipse energy is really bringing that home, for many of us. And it is going to really do wonders as well with our own, mental health. And I'm saying ours because I feel like this is hitting everybody, including myself, right? We're starting to really pay attention to the way that we think and the way that we feel and what we're putting out into the universe. You know, it's really powerful energy. And yes, we are strong enough to start something new. Yes, we are ready for it. Yes, we are being boosted. We are being accelerated, you know, by the universe. Okay. At this moment in time, I think it's really beautiful energy here. We have death. Okay. I feel like this is a very, very positive thing. And it came out yesterday as well in our reading yesterday. So we're still kind of in this energy for our collective. We have death and the world. Like, this is a time of total transformation. This is a time to leave everything in the past, you know, no longer focusing on the things that we cannot change, right? And really just being open and ready to the new, right? Open and ready for the new in our world, right? Complete transformation. Some of us are ready for change. Some of us have been asking for change, waiting for change, right? Having faith that change is going to happen. And maybe we haven't seen any progress yes, maybe because we weren't ready, but I feel like now is the time. Now, Spirit's saying, y'all are ready. Y'all are ready for this. Y'all are ready for this, You're ready for this huge change to come in, and here's the Fool. You can't make this up. Honestly, if you go back and watch that reading from yesterday, you'll see a lot of the energies are the same. A lot of the major arcanas. Now, if you read tarot for yourself or you watch a lot of readings, you will know, or I don't know, or you're studying tarot, you may know that when we get the major arcana energies, those are the ones that are like most important. We cannot change that vibe. That's a vibe coming in from the universe. That's a vibe coming in from Spirit. Those are lessons and experiences that we must go through. We can't avoid them. If we try to avoid them, we're going to start getting towers. We're going to have to stay there in that one space until we learn a lesson, doing it over and over again. Okay, that's what the major arcanas represent in life or in tarot as well. It's like a roadmap to where you are energetically and what lessons are around you, right? And so right now, the major stuff that's been coming out is the World. Okay, that's it. So far, we have the World, Death, and the Fool, which is endings, new beginnings, and total transformation, and allowing that to happen for you. Okay, the things that aren't for you are going to fall off. Okay, and allowing yourself to be open to the new and changing and taking a risk and starting fresh. It's like a fresh start, which makes sense. I mean, we're in that spring energy in the northern hemisphere at the very least, right? Okay, so what do we need to know? I feel like this card wants to come out. Yes, we 10 of Swords, the past is in the past. It's over. We can release it. We can release the pain. We can release the burden. We can release the thinking and ruminating and get over and over and over again, okay? And speaking of that, I'm not even going to speak on it anymore because we're releasing it, right? Goodbye, all right? It's done. It's done. We're moving on. We're pushing forward. We're focusing on the good that's coming through in our life, and we're starting to see proof of it coming through, okay, of this new beginning, of this new start, of this new new life, not even a new chapter, new story, a new story for you coming through, okay? And so this energy of this full moon eclipse is only here to support that, okay? Now, I want to know what's next. What can you look forward to? What's next? What are you looking forward to? Oh, we have the star. The star wanted to pop out. So again, healing. Okay, you've been working on it. I feel like a lot of you have been like really trying, and this came up again yesterday, which is fine. Sometimes when you read back to back, day to day, it's going to be the same themes that come up. Okay, the energy really hasn't shifted. And yeah, that's why as a reader, if I were open for personals, I would never do a reading for someone one day, then the next, or the next week, because energy needs time to shift. But anyways, okay, so with the star here, you're literally aligning with that dream, that hope, that wish, the thing that you've been having faith for, that future energy with the star. We also have a huge theme of healing. And again, we talked about this yesterday. You've done everything that you need to do. You've gone within, you've done shadow work. You need to take a break from focusing on getting better and actually go out and be better. Do you know? And someone, I remember in the comments yesterday, somebody said to me, well, it's impossible to just stop. You've never been there. I have absolutely been stuck in spaces where I ruminated a little bit too much, or I was watching too many readings, or thinking about someone else when I should be focusing on me and what to do. So yes, I have been there. And is it hard to stop? Yeah, it is, but you got to be conscious, and you got to do what you need to do to align with this new energy that's coming through, because I feel like it's very powerful. It's here. Take advantage of it. If you don't, no shade. No shade. If you don't, you'll just end up in the same place over and over again, okay? And that's not on me. That's something that's going to be, on you, because it's your choice, right? It's your life. It's your life. I'm just reading the energy. Anyways, there's an opportunity here to grab onto a new wave, a complete new wave, a new story, or you can choose to repeat the lessons. It's just what it is, right? It's just what it is. I feel the majority of you here, though, are ready for this, shift, are ready for something new, are tired of the old story playing like a broken freaking record in your life. You are ready. You've done enough healing. It's time to go out and live this energy. Okay. So you will start to see these blatant signs on your path that show you that, yes, okay, this is the way to go. Okay, here's a big signpost. Hello, 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 over here. Come this way. You know, we've got something for you here, because it's going to be happy energy. You're going to feel joyous. You're going to feel, oh, that's something that I want. Oh, yes. Okay. It's like, it's gonna be, I know Easter's coming up here, and it's like, Spirit just showed me like a trail of like Easter eggs with like an Easter bunny. So it's going to be very obvious which trail you need to go. I know it's a really random way, but sometimes, I don't know, I can't control how it comes in, how the messages come through. But yeah, it's like following like a little Easter trail, a bunny trail, whatever. I don't know. It's going to be very obvious for you. Okay. And it's like, you know, when you're a kid, I don't know like what your culture is or if you've ever had this, but when I was a kid, you know, my mom was Easter bunny or whatever, and she would put these like the eggs, you know, and it would be a trail from like literally from my bed down to like wherever she hid my Easter basket. It was like a thing. And I just remember that feeling of every time I picked up one of the eggs, like I was really happy. I was really excited. I was really joyful, you know, so that's why Spirit was showing me that, because of my own experience, right? It's to convey to you every time you see one of these signs and you pick up one of these little clues that you're on the right track, you're going to feel that excitement, that joy, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer to what it is that you are trying to manifest in your world, right? That's the big prize. That's the Easter basket at the end of the trail, right? So that's the energy. I feel like this eclipse is really just like kicking that off for you. Like I said at the beginning, where it was like, this is like a growth situation, like each piece of, you know, the clue or whatever, each thing you pick up, every sign you follow is getting you closer and closer. So it's like, it's going to be laid out very, very plainly for you is what I'm seeing. Like there's gonna be no mistaking it. Of course, trust your own intuition, your own discernment, but I feel like you will see the path very clearly for you. It will be laid out, okay? And it's going to feel good as you're traveling down this new road, okay? We have the Empress energy, very beautiful major arcana in this reading. Like some of you, this is divine feminine energy, and it doesn't matter what kind of body you're in. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. You are in this beautiful vibe right now of like just abundance, okay? This is where you're headed, abundant energy. To have the star next to the Empress, this is like getting your wish, getting your dream, abundance, living well, living healthy, a very bright future, a very bright, fruitful future where like, it's like, it just feels like this world is yours. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's your time, it's your era, like things are blossoming and starting to actually go your way. You know, it just feels really good. It feels very nice. And like I said, the major arcana here is here to support this. But what is very important, we cannot forget to leave the past in the past in order to truly walk into this beautiful new abundant future, you know, that you are again going to be very plainly guided. You know, I can't tell you what it's going to be for you specifically because this is a general energy reading, but you will know. You got to trust and have faith that you will see these signs pointing you in the right direction. And with death, okay, we have to, in order to even walk through this new door, you know, I always think of death as like between two doors, right? The past is the door that is needing to be completely closed and locked and just sealed up, cement and bricks, never going back, okay? And then once you make that decision, we are kind of in that limbo mode, which I feel like that's where you've been. And the other door won't open until that door is completely sealed. Like you will not be able to walk through into this new journey and this new path for you of abundance and receiving your wishes and dreams until you completely let go of the past. Okay, until you completely let go of the past, which is very interesting energy. I'm really loving this coming out for our tribe, our collective. We have the sun. Look at that, the sun. Yesterday's reading, what was it? It was the Empress next to the sun. The Empress next to the flippin' sun here. Abundance, joy, this growth, things being illuminated. Like you are... It's a beautiful energy. It's an energy of you never going back again, you know, in this beautiful sense of like, only good can come into you right now. Only good can come into you. I love whoever I'm reading this for. This is really beautiful. We have 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. There is something here that you have been determined. There is something here that it's like, I don't want to say it's someone. Okay, for some of you, you are going to place this as, in your romantic world and stuff, and that's okay. I will come back with a love reading for you those of you who are very much interested. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad or, about maybe still having feelings for someone in your past and things like that. That's not what this is about. This is about you and your growth, okay? You and your own path, not thinking about anyone else, being focused on you and you alone, right? This is something that you're going to be working on something here, and you're going to be taken quite seriously. You are going to be doing something here to help others, okay? You're going to be doing something here to help others in some way, shape, or form, because we have the Hierophant, which has been our other major arcana stalker card that's been coming up saying you're here to teach. A lot of you, I don't know, our tribe is full of spiritual teachers or people who need to step into that kind of a role, okay? Because you have what it takes, and Spirit wants you to share some of your story or your experience or something that you have here, okay? But whatever this path is for you, it's going to bring in joy. It's going to be, I don't want to say, I'm not sure about traditional, because sometimes with the Hierophant, we get that traditional energy reading. We got the traditional theme coming up, but you're going to, it's going to be something that you take very seriously, but it also brings a lot of joy into your world. Okay, it's something to do that, something that you've been working on for a long time. As well, with the Eight of Pentacles, it's part of your self-mastery. It's part of something like you're naturally gifted and talented. And this is the area of your life that's really going to take off, okay? It's not just about work. It's about your spiritual work, okay, as well. The work that you've done, it's like you've learned enough, you've studied enough, it's like you're freaking graduated now. And that's one of the themes that came out yesterday's reading was like, you've done enough healing, you've done enough learning, you've done enough analyzing, right? You're done with it. You know enough now where you can actually go out and put this into practice, or and live your life, or it's time for you to start helping and guiding others, because and I was also stating yesterday as well, that even like healers or gurus or people that you get advice from or collect spiritual knowledge from or listen to podcasts, whatever, those people are not perfect. Those people aren't totally healed. They started sharing what they knew so far. Everybody's always learning and growing and changing and evolving. Okay, it's never ending. But your story starts now. Your new story starts now, where you are here to help guide others on a completely different path. Okay, and I can even see this in our collective readings. Normally, when I first started reading 4 years ago, it was all about just twin flame. What is the masculine doing? What is the masculine up to? That was the focus of our collective. Over the years, I have seen it shift here in our tribe, okay? The readings, the energy that I pick up, I've seen it shift from being solely focused on what is the masculine up to, which I have to say, those readings are still fun for me to do because it's more lighthearted, and now I see it as more for entertainment value, or like curiosity, and it's not as serious as it once was. It was like, I need to know what's happening. Okay, it's gone from that in our collective to okay, well, what can I be focusing on now? Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about the divine feminine. We did that for a long while in our collective as well. And now it seems to be like, okay, I'm kind of done with those kinds of readings, a big chunk of you anyway. I know not everybody. It's impossible to cover everyone in every energy reading, but a big chunk of you are like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm actually looking forward now to like, I can put this growth, and I can put my independence, and I can put my glow up into some type of practice. I'm off on a new journey completely. So these readings, I can see your progress. I can see those of you who are here for it. You have grown exponentially, okay? You have grown. And again, no shade, no tea. I'm still going to do those readings. What's your masculine up to? That is my job, and not everybody's on the same path, and it will come up again in the collective. We read on what is strongest. And right now, in this eclipse energy, your path, your abundance, your wishes, your dreams, your happiness is the most important thing for you right now, and you are going to be guided and led down a completely new path with a beautiful new story. And this beautiful, it's just, I can't explain it. I can't even put any more words onto this. It's very, very gorgeous. Now, let me just ask, how can you get here? You know, is there anything you need to do? Or I feel like the answer is to flow with it and just follow the trail, you know, of signs and synchronicities. Like, but is there anything we can do? I said the word masculine, and now kind of what comes up. Is there anything we can do? No, I feel like for you, all you have to do is continue doing what you're doing. We have strength at the bottom of the deck. I will show you what fell out. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, for those of you who are still, okay, because this is coming up for a reason. For those of you, like I said, no tea, no shade on, like, if you're still concerned about or wanting to know what's going on with your masculine, that's fine. It's okay. It's not about that. I'm just saying the shift in the collective has been going from a space of needing that information to just being curious. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, now there are some of you here that's come up, and now that I said the masculine, I feel like this time for you, this is your time to go off and live a life and detach and be very excited about the things that are going on in your world and not being wrapped up in what's going on with anyone else. Just you. We have sovereignty. Okay, sovereignty. This is all about you. And this is a time, I feel like, for your soulmate, for your masculine, your feminine, whoever it is, for your soulmate, for your twin. This is their time to go into hermit mode. Okay. So it's not like, you know, this is their time for spirit to work with them. They're going in now. It's like you had your time in the cave and you're busting out, and now it's time for them to have their time in the cave where the transformation happens. Okay. So you are meant to just focus solely on what it is you're doing. And you know what? I know a lot of you are curious still, and that's fine. We will get those readings. This is my job, like I said, and not everybody is in the same space. Okay. So use your own discernment about what you think is healthy for you to watch. If you can sit there and be like, this is entertaining, I'm just curious, that's fine. Great. If you're going to get into a space where it's going to kind of pull you out of your own, like focusing on yourself, then I would advise against not tuning into those types of readings. Okay. Which I feel like there is one coming, because now the masculine energy wants to come up since I invited it into the reading by speaking about it. But anyways, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I'm going to just grab a couple of oracle messages and, yeah, a couple oracle messages, and then we will part for the day, I think, here, my loves. Let yourself receive. This is the biggest one, and I feel like it came yesterday as well. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Allow people to give to you. Okay? It's your turn. It's your turn. Right? You've done so much giving. You're so selfless. You're so beautiful. You're so, you know, like, it's time for you to receive in your life and allow spirit, even just not others, but spirit, the universe, allow yourself to be guided into a direction where you are going to be the receiver of the love that, you know, love that you give equally or stronger, right? We also have synchronicity. Well, we have first make a decision came up, which I feel like, you know, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Okay, are you going to be in? Are you going to be out? Are you taking advantage of this energy or are you not? Like, that's up to you. Okay. We have synchronicity. Again, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. You will. It's going to be impossible not to notice them. It's like you will not be able to ignore the synchronicities, right? Watch your thoughts, okay? It's important to think only about what you desire and not what you fear. These are just little nuggets of wisdom. Okay, one more. Here we go. Break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. This is your time right now, okay? This is your time. We also have set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This is, I feel like, what you've already been doing anyway. Let's see. We have self-forgiveness here. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Okay, so what else? Oh, this is the same energy as yesterday. I just have Hathor pop out again, which is receptivity. That's what we got yesterday. Allowing yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay? We have guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. And not just children. I feel like this is coming up because we have the Hierophant stalking our tribe for like the last month, which is that. It's a healer, a helper, a guide, a guidance, somebody, a guider, a leader, okay? A leader, a counselor, right? Using your skills to help people, all of the children of the world, okay? And some of you, it is specifically children. Others of you, it's talking about the inner child, the lost inner child that lives within most humans on the planet at this time, okay? So we have also past life Isis. This situation involves your past life. I feel like you have completed a past life karmic cycle here, and we also read on that. Y'all, I feel like if you're new to the channel, go back and see what we've been reading on for the last, I would say, the last month or so. I would, okay? And that's just if you're new. Or maybe some of you want to go back and look at some other messages, all right? Because I feel like this is all tied together, and it's been a culmination leading to this point of like, I am just ready and done and ready to start something new for myself, okay? And y'all are doing amazing. So we also have purification. Time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind and just overall life experience. We also have easy does it. And this is where I'm going to leave you. No, I brought my affirmation deck. I'm going to leave you with an affirmation. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect time. Again, you will see the signs. You will know the moves to take, okay? At the right time. Easy does it. We're not forcing. We're just allowing, right? We're flowing. Okay. All right. We've got two. The one that hit the bowl, the sound bowl, we're going to get to in a minute, but I am called to this one first because I also read another comment that was like, it's not easy to start at the age that I'm at, or, you know, things like that. So this is for you. I am at peace with my age, okay? It doesn't matter how old you are, how old young you are, whatever. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I'm always the perfect age for where I am in life. You're the perfect age, okay? Okay, that's for you. I see clearly. I see clearly. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision. And I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Okay, that's beautiful. I see clearly. You will see clearly. You will see the path clearly. The synchronicities will be laid out in front of you quite clearly. So it's very beautiful energy. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This eclipse is beautiful. It really is. I don't feel any chaos or drama with it, and I don't know, it's I love it. I'm here for it. Anyways, I'm hoping that this message reached the ones who needed to hear it. You can always help if you want to by smashing the like button or leaving a comment or even sharing. Even if you don't actually intend to share it, if you click share, even if you just click share and then like cancel, that actually helps the algorithm. I found that out, which is awesome. But if you want to help get the message out, the engagement and interaction does help for these readings, okay? So I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. Also, thank you very much. Thank you. I almost forgot. Thank you, everyone who has been buying me coffees, who has been donating to the tribe, to the channel, to me for keeping readings like this pumping out. It really means the world to me, and it helps more than you know. And I am so freaking appreciative of every single one of you who has been donating. You are amazing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.